Mr. Luthar Dunkel, thank you for being here. I suggest we start from the very start. Could you please tell us what trauma is?
Now, a traumatic experience is a very major event in a person's life. And one important characteristic is that the traumatic event is a life-threatening episode in the person's life. So the person in that situation saw death into the eye, we could say. It's something very dramatic where you fear for your life. You have no clue how to get out of the situation. It's really very, very dramatic. And what happens in your body at that point is that your thinking, your emotions, your sensations, your smells, your taste, everything is sort of connected with everything else. So this then may result in effects afterwards where through something that has nothing to do with this life-threatening event triggers something inside your body. It may be a smell, it may be something that you visualize, it may be an emotion, it may be something that you see, and that then triggers these sensations that you had at that point, and you have no control over it. And if this happens regularly, then we could call it a PTSD.
What are the symptoms people have to look for and seek remedy because many of these things are common things. Many people may have, for instance, insomnia. They may deal with stress on a daily basis, but it is not necessarily a sign of post-traumatic stress disorder.
Especially in families where, let's say, the man has experienced something very difficult. He may not be able to handle the children in an adequate way. He may not be able to have a good relationship with his wife any longer, and he may show aggressive behavior. For a woman who has experienced something dramatic, she may withdraw and not be able to function in everyday life. It can be like the symptoms can be anything. And what I think is important for the people that you address your broadcast to is whenever people feel that they have been in this state for too long and they have felt uncomfortable for a long period of time, and for something to be a PTSD, we talk about a 6-month period. If after the event, 6 months have elapsed and there has been no change in the emotional state or in the behavior, then it's time to really go and seek help.
What are the remedies or treatments that people can expect? Because after all, things that happened in the past, there's no changing of that, right?
A very important factor to help people when they are in a situation like that is that they find somebody that they can really trust and somebody who is able to establish a good relationship to this person. Because only when there is a good relationship is the person able to talk openly about what has happened, can talk openly about the feelings and about how low and how bad and how helpless they feel. That is something you only tell somebody that you really trust. And then this person that you talk to should know how to deal with a person with a PTSD. And first of all, it's good to look at what happened and then to make the person aware that this has happened in the past. It is not happening right now anymore. It's very important to put a distance between yourself and the event, and to have it as something that you can look at, and so that you can, in a way, push it away from your present state of being. So that is one very important thing that happens when you're dealing with people who have a PTSD. Then you also you try to find a way to to give meaning to this event and to look at the person, how it has changed your life and how your future will be different from what you had anticipated your future to be. Now this event has happened. Maybe somebody very close to you, very dear to you, was killed and is not there anymore. So what does that mean for your life? And how can you rearrange your perspective for your own future? And you connect that with some training in maybe looking after your body a little better, relaxation techniques, different kinds of things that can be done to assist people to gain more stability in their present state.
People who can sort of see themselves in this conversation that we are having, IPSO is one of the organizations they can seek help from free of charge. Could you a little elaborate on what exactly IPSO is and what kind of support it provides?
When people come to IPSO and look for help for IPSO, they usually get somebody who is from their own culture, who speaks the same language, and usually we try to match also the gender, so that a woman will have counseling by a woman and a man will be counseled by a man, because we believe that there is an easier way to understand the other person. And IPSO has also developed a platform so that people who are looking for help, they don't need to go anywhere. The only thing they need is a mobile phone or a laptop or a computer and a good internet connection. And then they can register and then ask for a date to see a counselor.
Thank you so much. That was very insightful. Thank you for your time.
Okay, you're welcome.